So everybody in Boston, Chechnya and Russia, all across America, across the world, are happy that this bombing episode is over. But it can't be inconspicuous, the two biggest blunders of all times. Um, Revealing these pictures here and this boat. Now, as I said, this whole thing could have just been undramatic. You could have picked this one up at college and your brother maybe pick him up at home. But after these pictures became available, they know that they're already dead. One way or another, executed, shot up in the street, or whatever. There's no escape. So they went to get some money, maybe to pay for the funeral or something. So exactly 7-Eleven took a car that had GPS to track them down and had a shootout. Now, there's where the blunder began. I believe that there should never have been a shootout. Track the car, stay cool, don't try to stop it. Let them, go where they're going, see where they're at, and, come back and so on. I mean, I must give Puerto Rico some credit here, and I'm not sure if this is what they did, but it seems as that what they did. One of the state police stopped a guy on the highway, and the guy shot him, and he died. Now, it's clear that he had to report in that vehicle number and the whole 9 yards. So they made it appear as if they're not sure who has done it, and they're looking for evidence and whatever. Anybody seen, I think they said, give us a call. But they knew, and they already were by his house. So they're watching him, and they wait for the opportune moment and just grab him. That's what you needed to do, right here. Just don't make a noise. Now, if after a while there was no videos, there was no nothing, and then perhaps, I don't know how they would have gone around it, except to say, well, here's the bags. You saw anybody with the bag, come in, let us do a picture or whatever, a drawing. So I think that was the first blunder. The second one is that when they stopped this car, it seems to me that they should have waited and have officers on both sides block up the street. Alright. If it's at an intersection, in all four streets you have cars, and they block it so there's no running out of there, and you have people inside already. And make it clear that maybe send in a robot and tell them that, talk to the robot and say, look man, don't play stupid, just put your gun down, we got you covered, you can't go nowhere, you have the helicopter up here, you have the dog over there. By the way, they don't even seem to have used the dog. But to make a long story short is this: what was their MO when the SWAT team went through? As I looked at the SWAT team, I saw some of them, they want to be there at all. And I mean, what was the MO? It's hardly likely he's going to run into somebody's house, because have you go knock into doors and you will see the stress in the people, and you will suspect that he's in there and he's going to kill someone there, right? But not likely. So everything is the crime scene. You're going to look at cars parked in the garage. You're going to look at under the car, in the trunk. You're going to look at boats, garages, store, stock room or storehouse or whatever. All these things, storage, shelter, all these things are fair game. So before you could clear a house, you have to make sure that the whole perimeter of the yard is checked. And this boat was right there clearing. As you pass the driveway, you see the boat right to the back. Now, of course, up front, it looks as if it's undisturbed, but the person could have been standing behind it. So, although there was no evidence that he might be in there because the owner saw the blood and the hole, perhaps, but you go and circle it and make sure that the dog, where's the dog? And where's the helicopter? So these two blunders, I hope that in future these two blunders don't present themselves. I mean, we've had the tragedy in the racetrack, the course, and to have more tragedy again, officer killed, others hurt and so on. And again, after the guys in the boat, I don't see the need to start shooting the place up. What about patience? What about waiting? We know you're in there, we can wait, we're not in a hurry. The helicopter watching you, we know where you're at. And get the helicopter out and bring the engine thing to the next door house or something like that. And perhaps send in a robot to break up the boat, or throw the boat over, tear up the stuff, and so on, as opposed to shooting up the place, because it looks as though he could die because he's not speaking, but hopefully he lives, and so we could gain some more intelligence from him that I think that we need to, be a little more professional, and this is in keeping with the times. In every walk of life, people are doing stuff that is kind of questionable. Teachers want to have sex with kids, happening so often. Police doing dumb stuff. Everybody doing dumb stuff. No, I mean we have to start doing things that will make people proud and make us stronger, as opposed to little pukey, fly by night, off the wall kind of maneuvers.